Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord came out on early access about 2 months ago, and it took only a short amount of time before all the mod authors out there were like, we can make this game a lot better. And so, the Bannerlord mod scene is already flourishing. I mean, the Nexus mod page is absolutely stacked with both mods and people downloading them. Now, if you're new around here, then you might not know this. I am what you may call a connoisseur of the art of the mods. Yes, I've got my fair amount of experience with this kind of stuff. So, you may be wondering why it took so long for me to make a Mount & Blade 2 mods video. Well, I've just spent a little time to try and experience what the vanilla game has to offer. You know, understanding all the ins and outs, as well as improving my skill to the level of the gods. And after all this time, slowly and thoroughly playing the game and taking over Calradia, I can safely say that I still don't understand a single thing and I'm very shit at the game. Nonetheless, I'm still gonna be banging out content for this if there is a need for it. So ladies and gentlemen, here are 10 essential Mount & Blade 2 mods that have given me a lot of joy recently. You'll definitely want them for your next playthrough. First up, we've got the most recognized mod of the list. It's got over 160,000 downloads on Nexus. I can't remember the last time I've seen these kinds of numbers. This is Settlement Icons. Have you ever been on the look for something only to despair over how useless the game is at letting you know what is to be found in the various towns and villages? I mean, there's nothing more shameful than having to actually enter a city to check for the quests. With this mod, the mod author Pyrokinesis fixes that by providing a set of new, very helpful icons over settlements to indicate available quests, tournaments, and the possibility of getting noble troops. The bracelet icon indicates that a tournament is available at the settlement. The blue exclamation point icon lets you know that there's at least one available quest. And of course, the crown icon indicates whether a settlement has the potential to spawn recruitable noble troops. If you're even more icon hungry like me, then there's also an option to show more icons that indicate what resources to be found in villages. So if you see a horse icon, you'll know that the village specializes in horses. I must say that this is a very useful mod. Not only does it make the interface more user-friendly, but it also just makes the map look a lot more interesting and complete. Next is another mod that has gained a lot of traction on Nexus. Improved Garrisons 3.0 adds an automatic village and prisoners recruitment system to your garrisons. There really isn't much to do with the vanilla garrisons. It functions like a place you just dump all your unwanted troops to protect your towns and castles. This mod provides you with a bunch of much needed functionalities. By accessing the garrisons menu after entering a town or a castle, you'll be met by different settings for you to play around with. You can set the garrison to recruit both new troops and prisoners, while setting a maximum number for the amount of new troops you want. Finally, your garrison troops won't just sit around all day doing nothing, as this mod allows the training of the garrison troops. In a recent update, the mod author also added a feature to establish guard parties that'll be able to patrol around your region, defending all your settlements against raids and sieges, as well as supporting you on your sieges and battles if you need that. The game will now give you a daily update on the number of recruitment of both new soldiers and prisoners and the training of these troops. This mod really is a must. It is highly immersive and feels like it should have been a part of the base game. Battle Speech Pre-Battle General Speech mod by Block is a newer mod that I've been on the look for. The battles of Mount & Blade 2 can be quite epic and intriguing, yes, but there's still a lot left to be desired. Ever wanted to make a great speech before ordering your army to charge? Well, now you can. This mod provides your game with epic battle speeches to inspire your troops, giving you that immersive battle experience feeling. Just listen to this.
The Gauls fool themselves and think they are our equals or better. I think they have the stench of death about them. What hope can the enemy have when they face warriors such as us? Brave Romans, prepare to defend yourselves!
You are on your horse, both you and your army breathing slowly. You take a look at your soldiers, men who've followed your orders without any second thought, and you know this is the last time you'll see many of them. That is where a speech comes in, something simple yet so powerful to encourage your soldiers and immerse them into the moment. The mod adds a variety of different speeches. The one you give at that very moment depends on everything from your faction to enemy type and the situation at hand. The terrain comes into play as well. If there's a lot of trees, you can definitely expect your character to mention it.
Completely unthinking, try to use the woods to screen some of their troops. And at the last, brave Romans, I say this: strength and honor to you all!
The speeches are all from the game Rome Total War, but what's exciting is the mod authors' plans to add unique speeches for Bannerlord with the use of voice actors. So if you're watching this block and you're ever in need of the voice of a promising young YouTuber to inspire the troops of Calradia, you know where to find me. As we continue on to make our Mountain Blades 2 battles more epic and immersive, I find it important to mention the simple mod, Responsive Soldiers. Have you ever noticed a lame silence of awkwardness when you order your troops around?
Footmen! Forward!
I mean, as a commander, I expect my troops to provide me with some form of verbal response to let me know that the message has been received without having to look at them. This mod adds just that.
Infantry! Forward!
Now your troops will answer back with a nice audible response to let you know they're ready and gassed about the dangerous, deadly carnage that is at hand, where they'll all probably lose their lives. Pair this one up with the previous mod and you've got yourself a more lively and enjoyable battlefield. From my very first time leading my troops into battle in Mountain Blade 2, I noticed something missing. Sure, the graphics looks good, the soldiers got all their armor and weapons, but they're missing something. Just look at the name of the game, Bannerlord. The word banner is a part of the very name, but somehow Tale Worlds have forgotten that, and that is where the popular mod Banner Peasants comes in. It does the simple thing of adding banners for your troops on the battlefield. It makes the whole experience better, as all the troops look more distinct from one another when fighting. It's really awesome to see your own troops carry your banner as they charge into the enemy. The amount of banners on the battlefield is customizable, as you can choose between many different versions of the mod to install. So you can either have about 10 soldiers carry your banner, which is what I chose, or you can increase that all the way up to 50 soldiers with banners if that pleases you. Next up, we've got the mod No Underwear. Whoops. Wrong mod, I mean Duel Lords. Yes, this adds the option for the player to challenge lords to a highly honorable 1v1 duel to see who's the best. Upon interacting with a lord and clicking the "I'm here to deliver you my demands" phrase, you'll now see the option of asking that lord to a duel. Now, you may find it hard to find any lord who'll accept a duel due to various reasons, like if they have negative valor or honor traits, or even if they're too close to another lord's party or settlement. After finally finding someone who'll accept the challenge, both you and the other participants party will revert to only you and them for a 1v1 battle. Alright, this is gonna be an epic duel. It's all or nothing now. Let's go! Oh shit! Oh damn! Are you alright, man? Dueling does not start a war with the other participants' clan. However, you're still able to take them as a prisoner, forfeiting their troops if you see that fit after defeating them in the fight. All in all, this mod adds a nice new immersive aspect to your Mountain Blade experience. To install the mod, go out and challenge the lords of Calradia and prove yourself as the ultimate combatant and rightful ruler. In all my years playing Mountain Blade games, I've always had somewhat of an issue with the standard overhead third-person camera, and yes, while I know it works well with how tactics and controlling troops work in the game, it can feel both awkward and clunky at some instances, or at least that's what I think for what that's worth. The mod Zorbarak's shoulder cam changes a standard third-person camera to an over-the-shoulder style camera. This is a very similar style to what you see in many open-world RPG games, and it works quite well here. Not only does it immerse the player better into the world and the surrounding area, but it also improves the combat experience, as the camera now feels less floaty, as the mod makes the camera sway with your swings. Tournaments have never been more enjoyable without this mod installed. If you've ever had a problem with the vanilla camera like I did, or just want your next Bannerlord playthrough to just feel a bit different, then I highly suggest giving the shoulder cam mod a go. One of the, if not the most annoying things to happen when playing this game is when your army of a bunch of soldiers somehow manage to lose to a small bandit group of 10 just because you lost your life. I get that they're in need of a commander, but even they should understand the very simple warfare tactics needed to ensure victory in battle. Control your allies after death is a very useful mod that makes you control an ally after you die until the battle is over. With this mod, the battle continues even after you die, as you get full control of one of your troops. This can be decisive to secure victory, as well as when in need of a last stand when close to defeat. The ally chosen is the first one available in your party, so make sure to place the ones you'd like to control as your backup at the top of your party order. Not only do you get to be a part of the battle after getting knocked out, you'll still be able to issue commands and tactics through the soldier you're controlling. This was definitely an important mod to install to fix one of the most unforgiving and annoying aspects of the game. Now to a small little random mod. Yes, it's a very random mod in the form of random events. This is one of the newer mods on the list. It's a mod that introduces introduces random events to your game. These may help or hinder you with its many different scenarios and will occur randomly in-game. While traversing the land of Calradia, simple events like this may pop up. You stumble upon a huge amount of looters. Your soldiers seem very eager to show you what they've learned. Here you get two options. I picked the let the soldiers have some fun option, and they went on to massacre these poor fools. Along with this, you can get more casual events and notices like this one, letting you know that one of your party members is a good singer. Stuff like this just add to that role-playing experience and gives the game more character. When I think about it, it's kinda weird how some simple text can make such an impact on how you experience the game. Last, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the mod Ladies of Calradia. The mod author explains it as a beautification project directed towards the ladies of Calradia. Simply put, the mod gives some much needed facelift to all the noble women in the game. It doesn't turn everyone to a supermodel, but generally you'll find everyone to look a bit more appealing, or at least that's what I think. Beauty is of course a subjective issue, but it clearly does something good as people like Acela now look a little less Gollum and more woman. As it makes the noble ladies of Calradia look more like normal human beings, it's a mod that also modernizes the game with proper looking NPCs. It's going to be quite exciting to see what people manage to do with the look of both the NPCs and the landscape as we all venture further down the line of Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord mods. And there we have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. Smash that like button if you did, especially if you want to see more videos like this. I know some of these mods aren't exactly brand new, so do make sure to let me know if you want me to do Bannerlord videos similar to the weekly Skyrim mod series I've got going on. As always, make sure to hit that gorgeous subscribe button as well as the notification bell to never miss an upload. This has been Gim. May your road lead you to warm sands, everyone. See ya.